With Ebola fears on the rise, so are myths about the virus. Chief among them is that the pathogen will somehow start to spread by air. Ebola is spread only through contact with an infected, symptomatic person's blood or bodily fluids, but the perception that it may spontaneously go airborne persists, turning up in public polls and even New York Times op-eds. The scientific consensus is clear. Ebola has very little chance of going airborne. The reason is simple. No virus has been shown to change its method of transmission so fundamentally, not HIV, hepatitis C, or any other. Ebola is constantly mutating as it spreads, and virologists are tracking those mutations closely, but its basic means of transmission is very unlikely to change. That's because Ebola attacks people by infecting endothelial cells on blood vessels, not the cells of the throat or lungs. It would have to develop a new way to bind to cells in the respiratory system to go airborne, and there's no biological reason for an already highly infectious virus to mutate so radically. No known virus has. As the Washington Post put it, airborne Ebola would be, quote, a genetic leap in the realm of science fiction. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has noted isolated lab experiments that showed potential airborne infection between pigs and monkeys, but epidemiologists say other factors in those artificial environments couldn't be ruled out, and similar transmission has not occurred in the wild. Most important, Ebola has never been shown to transmit by air among humans. Ebola's spread and mutation present new and daunting challenges for public health officials. Everything we know about how viruses behave suggests airborne Ebola will not be one of them.